Hey there, Big Brother fans. Long time no talk. It's Wednesday, March 13th. I actually recorded a CarCast on Monday, and I never uploaded it. Realized it late Monday, and then thought, I'll just re-record it on Tuesday. Never did it yesterday, and so here it is today. And nothing really has changed since I did it on Monday, since I'm not watching the Canadian live feeds very closely. I did watch it I kind of watched it out of the corner of my eye for about maybe an hour last night. Just kind of taking it in, and a couple of thoughts on that. So, there was a show on Sunday night, which I caught on YouTube. I found it on YouTube. This is how I am now doing things. At least for the first 3 shows so far, I start watching YouTube about 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night on the night of the show, and it usually gets posted somewhere on YouTube, and then I quickly use a YouTube downloader, there's websites that you put in the YouTube video page you want, and it'll download it. You can download it as a video itself, because they don't necessarily last very long. So I'll download it to my computer, and then I'll watch it later, or watch it at the time. It just depends. There's only been 3 episodes so far, but that's how I've been watching the show. I'm not worried about getting spoiled. I'm just by being on Twitter, I'm finding out what's happening. So there's no point in I'm more watching it for the competitions to see what's going on. I did like on Sunday's show they had a household competition. It had kind of 2 different ways to win. They were balancing a golf ball on the back of a oversized golf club, and when an audio clue went off, the first person to buzz in could drop out if they wanted and try to make a hole-in-one. And if they made that, they automatically became head of household. Otherwise, it was the last person standing with the ball still balanced on their golf club, which is what actually won it. The person who won actually managed to keep their ball balanced the longest. But several people did try to make the hole-in-one as well. So, kind of added a little bit to it. It's interesting. It'd be a good twist on a way to do head of household competitions. So nominations have been made, and at this point, they're waiting to evict someone tomorrow. On the TV show, though, it ended with nominations being made on Sunday. So there'll be a show tonight. It follows the same timeline format as US, as far as I believe, they had the power veto meeting, I think, on Monday in the House. And spoiler alert, it was not used. I'm worried too much about spoiling this. I'm not going to say names, frankly, because I don't know names. I don't know their names enough to say them. I could tell you the name of the person that's had a household, but I'm just not even going to bother. I'm just kind of more commenting on the show overall than I am getting into the specific nitty-gritty of who's what. But the power veto was not used, which I thought it was. I misread who had won the power veto. I thought one of the nominees had won it, and it wasn't. It was somebody else, and they didn't use it. So I know who it's down to. I think I know who's going to go. But then again, the person who's likely to go at the beginning of the week is often not the one that goes by the end of the week. So it's entirely possible that the different person will go home tomorrow night or get evicted. I can't say for sure that they're going home. The have-nots, there's been have-nots. They've been, eating slop and hanging out. I don't have a good sense of the layout of the house. I think it's a much bigger... My sense is that it's a much bigger facility, if you want to call it that, than the U.S. version. But I'm not sure. I've never seen a map of the house, like an overhead looking down view of here's the, quote, backyard, which is like the outside area that they can go. There's also it looks to me like an oversized rec yard where maybe they stage competitions, but they also can kind of just hang out. As well as it's multi-layered, leveled. I don't know. It's looks like a really cool place. I'd love to get a tour of it, and check it out. But I won't be in the area anytime. I just saying out loud, it would be kind of like need to walk around it. I can easily visualize myself in the U.S. house. I can't easily visualize myself in the Canadian house. So, that's where we're at, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to comment on. Hopefully I remember to post this. Obviously, if you're hearing it, I did. But then again, no one's ever going to hear the one I recorded on Monday. I figure there's no point in posting that one. What else? I don't know. Oh, if you have BB Viewer, I think he has links. I think he's got a way to fool the Canadian servers to allow you to watch their episodes. So if you can just wait and you have BB Viewer installed, which anybody can have it's free. You should donate to Liquid8 though, but it is free. And on that, under the video section, there is links to the episodes. And those episodes appear to be the high quality right off the, streaming right from Big Brother Canada's website. So they are there, and all you got to do is get them. I did try the other thing I was going to do. I was going to sign up for the Roku channel that Hamster Watch promotes to get global TV. It's $3 a month. I thought, all right, I'll give that a shot. Yeah, it's not available right now, at least the last I checked. So that's not an option. So it's just, I don't know. All right, I'm going to sign off because I'm talking in circles and I don't have anything specific to mention. I can't think of anything else. Oh, no, I do. Watching the streams, the feed last night. So, they have 4 cameras plus a quad cam. And the problem with the quad cam is that there's no audio, which is kind of annoying. The other thing I noticed, and I'm sure other people have noticed it as well, is that the cameras are different. In the US version, in the quad cam view, the cameras are 1/2 and 3/4. So, counterclockwise. If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, you go counterclockwise from the upper left. In Canada, it's right to left like you're reading a book. So the top 2 cameras from left to right are 1, 2, and then the bottom 2 are 3, 4. So it's kind of interesting that they're flipped. I don't know why that is, but that is how it is. So, that takes a little bit of getting used to when you're looking at it and thinking which camera you need to go to. And then when someone says something they're not supposed to, first of all, the Canadian feeds are notorious for a lot of cutouts where they just stop. They turn off the stream for long periods of time. They don't show things. There's no live endurance competitions as far as I know. It's just you're just kind of at their mercy. And they even at this point joke about the fact that they cut the feeds a lot, but they're free. So that's people can't complain because they're free. But one thing I noticed last night is I was watching like cameras 3 and 4. And there's a group in, I'll say the living room for not knowing the exact room names, talking about something, and one of them started talking about past relationships and saying, well, I was dating this person before I did this, and I was cheating on this person, blah, blah, blah. And whatever they said triggered the censor person in the control room that said, uh-oh, they're talking about things that we don't want to get out on the internet. And so they blocked it. So the feeds went to, sorry, feeds are blocked right now. And I went, poo. I go back to the quad cam just for fun, and oh look, the other stream's still running. So cameras 1 and 2 were still live, which was people hanging out in the bathroom, because there was two of the women were taking a bath, and so I switched to that, and sure enough, I could watch that feed. So even though they shut down the feeds on cameras 3 and 4. Cameras 1 and 2 stayed running. That is not how it works in the U.S. version. In the U.S. version, someone on cameras 3, 4 says something, the entire stream gets shut down. They aren't selective about their stream cutting. So that's something that we've complained about forever and didn't understand why they couldn't do that. Why the U.S. version could not be more selective about its editing. And other than, I guess, it takes more, someone's got to pay attention. I guess my guess is they have, but you can't have one person watching all 4 feeds in case someone says something on either one. I don't know. It just seems like it's annoying, and it's always been annoying, and to see the fact that it doesn't have to be that way is refreshing. Kudos to Canada. And that's what I got. All right, guys, I am now pulling into the garage, so we'll talk to you all later. I hope you have a good day, a good week. I don't know when I'll do another one of these because, frankly, I will do one more thing. I know I just did this a couple minutes ago, but I actually ordered a Big Brother Gossip t-shirt for myself. I don't know if I'm never going to wear the damn thing. I have a reason. I ordered a couple of things from our own shop, as it were, which is on Threadless, with the Big Brother Gossip logo. I have a purpose. I have a plan for doing something next season with our fans, like doing a kind of a giveaway thing. And so I don't know if the t-shirt I may actually keep, just because I want to see how it is, and I may keep it. But I got a couple of other things, and I have a plan, and we'll talk about it this summer. So anyways, those of you that don't know, you can buy the Big Brother Gossip logo, created by moi years ago. You can buy it at I don't know what it's Threadless. I don't know what the URL is, but you can get to it from BigBrotherPodcast.com. There's a link in the upper right. You can buy mugs or shirts or whatever. It's there. So you can check that out if you want, but by all means, you don't have to, because they ain't cheap. I think the t-shirt was $23 or something like that. I went for the tri-blend, the most expensive t-shirt. So I think the t-shirt may have been $25. I think the cheapest t-shirt's like $20 plus shipping, but they are giving free shipping right now. There's also a minimum order like $45, so you can't just buy just one t-shirt, which is either silly or not silly or whatever, but that's the way it is. So, all right, I'm parking now, so I'm signing off. We will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Thanks for listening. Hope you're all well. Bye-bye.